Okay. Let's continue with closure. So you can return values from a function. It's a normal, but in closure it's the same. You can return that value. So you are going to declare here, right, the function, and then you can put the parameters that you need, and also the return. So you are returning like this, right? And I think that is a great example. So I recommend you to do this exercise. Is a task if you would like to do it. And yeah, let's continue. So far we have been a closure as a block, we also has we see also some parameters. We also see a closure, a single closure. We also see something, uh, uh, related to closure and so similar to the function, right? So let's continue talking about params. So we have the way as we declare the params is like this, but now take in consideration that we are going to receive some value. So we have a function here that it's like it's a normal function, but here we are going to receive a function. It's not going to return anything, it's just to receive that function. So we just specify like this, let me, and then we execute here, right? So let me go to our, I'm going to remove this, right? And then we put here, yep, you can put here the the function. So we are going to run it, right? And we says pixel as a label. Don't forget it. So we are going to pass the function. So as you see here, the first things, the first line is this one, and then we're going to print, the closure that we sent right here. Yes, and finally it's execute in this code. So it is so important to know how Swift let you to run and add also more function into another function, right? Yeah, so let's continue. So we have something here that this is a way as we handle the params as a param as this is the way how we handle params using forms, right? And closure, right? Yeah, so let's take a look at this function. We have this function, and it is like a performance, right? And it's going to receive some function that return this one, right? So we are going to declare never gonna give you up. It's so similar to the last one because we are going to receive a function, but the function that we are going to receive returning some values. So we have to take in consideration this one, when it's going to return something or not. So here's the same. It is like we are going to receive a function that has a parameter enter and return a string, and we are receiving as a function pizza, right? And we have the customers name using strings, right? Yeah, and it is a great way to do it. So let's explain a little bit. As we know, we have the parameters that we are going to declare, and also the return type that is going to return. This is when you create a closure. We need to take in consideration this structure, and then to create very well the closure. Yeah, let's talk about trading closure. Trading closure, it means that it's going to that you are going to receive here some function, right? And it's not returning anything, right? Like this. So you can receive the information that something, right? And you are going to execute, right, the function like this. We can type also, no by name. You can, the closure you can put like this, and it works, right, without any problem. So let's continue about closure. So we have here also some function here. It is like let's see, operate on, and it's going to receive array and then a function with two parameters that return int, and it's going to, and will be to return int. So you are going to receive array, and then you are going to iterate, and then you are going to return the values that you have here, right? So this is the operations, and here you do the operations and you execute tests, right? And that's going to return some value. So it's just like do exercise about closure, and then you can, you know, get more knowledge. Also you can add some parameters. Okay, let's continue. There's more amazing things from closure. We have also capturing value. So please take in consideration that we have in closure different things like a short argument name that will be see later. We also will see capturing values. Then we also will see something that they call escaping. I'm going to non-escaping, you know, and how we are going to use it. And we also have something that they call completion handler, right? So and so on. So those are the five principal topic that closure has, and we are continuing to see. We already see the capturing value that we are going to see now, you know. So capturing value, it's a way as you save into the same function, but it's going to execute different, and you will be receive different um, you're going to receive different results, right? Because it's captured into the function but continue, you know, to another. Let me type this function. So we have this function here. Let's see, it says counter. It's going to receive nothing and going to receive output. It's going to return out this one. So it says count 0, and then we are going to see, and it says incrementer, right, like this. Return count and return incrementer, right? Yeah, right. Yeah, exactly like this. Yep, yeah. We have this one, right? So we says like this, right? We says my counter, right? My counter is a counter, right? Yeah, function, right? Yeah. So we can print this one and says counter. Yeah, this one. So we can execute in the second way. So 2, yeah. So that's it. Yeah, I think that is just like work with closure. So since that says that you are receiving different values, you are executing the same function,